Hello everybody, welcome back to Monster Hunter Cross with me, Flick, and my subscribers, and you'll have heard me saying this in all my other series if you've been watching them that have been recorded over a set period of time. I recently fixed a long-standing audio issue I had for the PC in general, and in fixing that, it brought all my base volume levels up, which is a good thing because that means that getting people on Skype calls and whatnot will be normal as opposed to what they usually are. It means that all my saved OBS profiles, etc. are wrong, so I'm having to readjust them kind of on the fly to find the sweet spots that work. Ideally I want the games a little bit louder than they used to be, but at the same time I don't want to be drowned out. So, this is an experimentation part, and we're just going to be carrying on. Also, yes, I am wearing the Gypceros variant's armour. It's up to level 2, it's not as good at level 2 as my Gypceros stuff, but I made it because I like the look of it. I like the cape. I don't like the legs are too thin compared to the rest of the armour, but the rest of the armour is great. And we're just going to carry on through HR5 while I blather away. So I'll listen to this part after we've recorded it, and I'll decide for myself, maybe like tweak things. It looks like the background music might be a little bit too loud. Also, thanks for asking for Nibelsnarf if we hadn't done it yet. Where is Nibelsnarf? Did we already do it? Oh, there he is, right there. Alright. We'll start with the Nibelsnarf, first high rank one. Yeah, so I'll listen back to this after I'm done. If I notice any glaring stuff, like I'm way too quiet, for example, or you know the music might be a bit too loud, that's what it might look like, or maybe the sound effects will be too loud, who knows. I'll adjust it and try and have it fixed for next time. Oh no, I've got new food in my list. I don't know what I'm picking anymore. Where is my attack up? And these new foods have thrown me off. Hang on, that's just... there we go, that's... I don't know. Nope, that's elemental, that's elemental, that's elemental, that's elemental. I just want attack up. These are attack up and defense up, right? Oh god, I hope so. I can check. What's my defense at? I forgot I unlocked new food since the last time I recorded. It's been a little while. 293, which is 100 less, I think, or 80 less than my Gypceros. Then we'll do that one, I think, is defense. I hope so. I had them in the perfect place, and I've ruined it by unlocking more food. That was defense. Okay, good. I'm going to have to remember it's on that page now. Am I even set up for hunting? Yes, I am. Alright, let's go. Also, I'm just jumping reprint Taxar right now because everyone else is unavailable. Apropos might jump in this video, or he might appear the next time. We'll see. Anyway. It's been such a hassle having to readjust all audio across all my series because each one is different. That's why it's so perfect that you can save individual settings on OBS for each game. It saves me having to do anything on the PC side, but as I said, for years now, not just on this PC, but I've just had intermittent audio problems with the level of other people in Skype calls, for example, in certain games like, for example, Dragon Age Inquisition. I had this problem. It was just super quiet. For no good reason. I just couldn't work it out. Everything was maxed and yet it was still really, really quiet. And that was also just part of the same problem. And I happened to stumble across the solution while looking for it in relation to a game I was playing. And it worked. And I couldn't be happier because now, if I wanted to, I could make everything super loud. Obviously I don't want to do that, but I'm just happy that things will be overly quiet, like for the Fallout 4 videos. The in-game volume is all maxed, and yet it's really kind of hard to hear stuff sometimes, especially if there's gunshots going at the same time as talking. That's not an issue now. Just the only issue I have is just making sure the balance is right so that if I'm talking, I don't get drowned out. But anyway, not here to bore you with that. Are you going to turn towards me? Nope, not going to turn itself. I also didn't really put much thought into what I'm equipped with, but I guess we're doing Guild style Rise at Gunlance. So we have fought level 2 variant Gypceros. That's a map, right? Nope. Off camera. It was exactly the same as level 1, except on a different map. At level 3, it changes though. I think it becomes a cap quest. No, wait, no, it was a cap quest at level 2. That's the only difference. And a different map, I suppose. At level 3, there's another monster on the map. And then after that, level 4, I guess, is different as well. I'm not sure. So I want to see. But I felt okay doing level 2 off camera, even though we hadn't fought level 2 on camera before, because the only difference was capping. Level 3 I do want to do on camera. I also want to do the variant Nargacuga on on camera because we unlocked that last time by doing just the standard high rank Narga. At least that's what I think unlocked it. That's what someone said at the time anyway. So we'll get to take a look at him, but I'm not wearing this armour for that because I want my best armour, which is currently the high rank Gypceros stuff. Just in terms of raw defense. Variant armour doesn't get its special rule until level 6 or 7, I've forgotten now. Can you charge again? Yeah, you are. So right now it's not got a special one on it. It's got the guard skill that means you're less likely to get pushed back and it means you use less stamina for a guard. And Tenderizer, I want to say. Maybe I'm remembering it wrongly. That's the one where if you hit a weak spot, you do extra damage. Is he fishable right now or not? Yeah. I actually thought he was going to just... the enemy attacked him. Sorry, the small monster attacked him. I think the reason Thaxar wanted this is because he needs a hide for the Brachydos upgrade. It's a bit weird to lump those two together, but there you go. Yeah, it's a change of era. I also can't remember what specials I have equipped. I assume it's my normal two. That's also not a change of eras. What the hell was he doing up against the wall? Uh-oh. Yeah, if I had wore my Gypceros set, I could have just blocked that. That could be a change now. Nope, he's going for noms. Oh, he is actually nomming. Yeah, weirdo. Uh-oh. Yeah, I wasn't getting away from that. Again, if I was wearing the Gypceros set, I could have just blocked. Hey there, buddy. You're going to turn at the last second, aren't you? No. Good. Oh, yeah, you are. No. Why does it feel like my specials are recharging slower than usual? Or not recharging, just charging. I've not had a single one yet. Maybe because I'm doing less go bursts. Yeah, they're both almost ready. Oh, you know why it will be? It's because I have the flamethrower one equipped still. Break the ear. The ear is not broken. And this herbivore is getting, well, again, I don't know if it's a herbivore. This small fry is getting in the way. Alright, that's good timing. When he lands, I will flamethrower his ass. That was actually a very quick fall. Oh, listen to it. Did you hear that? It was well, maybe you heard it too high, I don't know. As I say, if anything is egregiously loud, I'll sort that for the next part, for sure. But if there's any little tweaks that you think I need to make, you can let me know. Although, again, keep in mind, there'll be a backlog, so I can't respond instantly, but usually I can kind of get the balance reasonable, considering I don't really shout or anything like that. My voice stays at pretty much the same level. Unless anything truly outrageous happens. That was some BS. Oh, hello, Deviljho. I better tell them, because I'm not sure if they spotted him. Deviljho is there. He's spotted us. Oh, and Nibelsnarf is looking. Now, his music being especially loud might actually be a bad thing copyright-wise, because that was always a problem in my previous series, so I kinda want to run before more of his music plays. So let's just get the hell out of here. Here we are. And as per usual, Nibelsnarf always teleports through the wall, and because we don't have the nighttime version of this map, which I don't even know is in the game, but I assume it is, we can't take the shortcut because the water hasn't shelled. Alright. Sleeping Nibelsnarf, adorable. I really think he's probably just going to die, so I don't want to use blood on stake. Oh, stand corrected. My bad. Yeah, try and lock me at empty bar, will you? Fish about. Fishing for Nibelsnarfs. You might hear my button spamming a bit there. That's not a good thing, but I heard a shiny as well. I love the back of this armor set though. Doesn't that cape look cool? I know it's not actually a cape. Well, it kinda is. It's one of those, you know, stereotypical Japanese ones that are also tied in behind the belt. I have no idea what they're actually called. I think they do have a fancy ass name though. Good old Pickle wants a hug. Is that him roaring in the other map there? I think it was. I read on the BBC today that people are theorising that among the certain things that dinosaurs may or may not have done, doing displays of dance, like many animals do to this day, birds included, which dinosaurs are the precursor to, they did mating dances, and I read that and I thought to myself, you know Deviljho's stupid dance walk thing they gave him in 4th gen? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that fits perfectly for what appears to be a dinosaur. Nope. Yeah, you knew something was coming. Oh no! I have no ammo! You missed your chance. You lowered your guard. Should have attacked as soon as you saw I was out of ammo. So other than the Nibelsnarf, there was nobody asked for anything in particular. Because they've already done it, they couldn't wait for me. Ooh. Of course, I don't want them. My ideal is to kind of warm up in this video because I haven't played since we recorded last Saturday. There won't be that much space in between episodes for you, but for me. Before we start taking on a variant, because that could be tricky. For Nargacuga, I'm not sure Gunlance would be the best bet either. Oh, I also totally forgot to say, I should probably save the apropos dedication for when he's actually here. So let's say that this episode is dedicated to Greg the Howler. Thank you very much for your support on Patreon. I know you're a Monster Hunter fan, you joined in the For You night sometimes. Hope you're watching this series. Or maybe you're not because you don't want it spoiled for when it comes out, but whatever. I've already forgotten if this was the right one or not. I think it is. That's attack, that's defense. Some of the kanji I have memorized, some of it I don't. Take that, and then just put something up. Now the villager requests, oh I pressed L by accident. The villager requests are definitely not going to be key because they're villager requests, but at the same time I do want to do them. Let's do... Kezu when I'm using this particular weapon is not a good idea. Hey, this is a throwback to For You. Yeah, let's do this one. This is to Lagombi in the Frozen Seaway. I can't remember which rank that quest appeared in 4th, but there definitely was one. And one bunny was often very, very big compared to the other. Or, you know, one was small compared to the other. I don't mind fighting Deviljho at some point tonight, it's just I'd rather make sure about audio problems before that. If indeed there is any. If you notice no change to the general balance, then that means I got it pretty much like it was before, which is kind of what I was aiming for. I would like most of the games I record to be a little bit louder. In Monster Hunter case, not so much because there's third-party companies who like to think they own the music to this game when they don't. Or this series of games when they certainly don't. Anyway, let's go. Oh, you were upgrading the weapon because you wanted that. Nibelsnarf, of course. And we're good to go. Okay, so let's see if it's exactly the same as the 4th gen quest. One big bunny, one small bunny. I don't think there was a... Was there a danger symbol? Got 3, was able to upgrade. Good. But what I should have picked was just Kezu, because there's no music, so it doesn't matter volume-wise. There is a Kezu to do, but I'm using the wrong weapon for that. Alright, let's go find a bunny. There's probably one in this area, through here. Yep. You do. We fought a variant Lagombi on camera, right? Yeah, we did. We fought a few more off camera because someone wanted his weapons. He's very fun. He's not difficult, he's just fun. Very silly. More enjoyable than the standard version, I would say. Can you get away from the zone? Got Stomp of Doom. Hey, he killed the Zamite. Killed that one as well, I think. Oh, that wasn't paying attention. Guess who accidentally ate for Divine Protection? Ner. Still kinda hurts though. I think this set will end up with more defense than my Gypceros one, but it would need to be much higher level. And although I said I think to get this special skill at level 6 or 7, it does go up to level 10. But so do the monsters you have to kill for the tickets to upgrade the armour. Gonna get harder, presumably. I've got to admit that spinning sword special, I really hate it on small monsters. Because it's too easy to interrupt and stumble players. And it recharges super quick. I mean, that's obviously good for the hunter using it. Oops. Yes, I'm aware of the somewhat irony based on what I just did. You were aiming at the shiny there. God, but this is better audio clarity. I can actually hear the monsters a little bit better too, and I didn't realise that Lagombi's grunt was so low. It's like a really low grumble. Or maybe I was hearing his butt there, I don't know. I think that caught you. Oh, that's an early limp. Probably not worth wasting my specials on that one then. No, don't get away. Well, Maya, I forgot to set up my anti-Maya slamming open the door system today, by which I mean I just put my slippers behind the door so she couldn't slam them off the cabinet. She opens doors with a lot of force. That nose of hers, she doesn't care how much it gets butted on the door. Away from the microphone wire. Out. There we go. I don't know what her fascination is with the wire, she's not a cat. But that's the first place, well no, that's not. It's the second place she goes. When she shoves her way in, because she knows what I'm doing, she'll walk around and check the far end of the room because she knows I can't stop her. Then she'll kind of sniff around the chair because apparently she likes thinking that there's something there. Then she goes right for the microphone wire every time. Every damn time. Or, you know, it's a combination of the microphone wire and the wire for the 3DS to the PC. It kind of hangs at my foot, which is where she likes sniffing, so it's a problem. And that wire isn't normally there, which is why it's usually okay if I just let her kind of sit around here. Nope. Oh, you saw it, I guess. Yeah, if I'm recording during the day and I might have to get up and answer the door, it's fine, but I record these Monster Nights in the evening, so I'd rather just make sure that she's got no chance of hitting the extra wires by keeping her out of the room. But she has to know what she's missing. She has to come see. Oh, that was a waste. That was a really long way to explain that. But I didn't want it to come across like I didn't want her to be here. I like her being here. I like that she makes cameos in videos. But not when there's extra wires in an area that for some reason she enjoys sniffing. Thank you. He fell up, stupid. My shield's on fire! Also, one of those Lagombi was not much bigger than the other, was it? They were pretty much, you know, maybe a little bit of variance, but not a lot. That's a shame. Maybe the one in 4th gen was G rank. I'm so sorry, my poor Lagombi friend. He'll be limping. Yeah, he's turning to limp. Stunned Zami. Oh, that didn't hit me. Did it get stuck in the scenery? think I got the Zamite. I consider that a win. Yeah, you roar all you want. That's turn to limp. Where was the shiny? There was the shiny. Oh, Soul says is invaded. Well, there's space. Although I did kind of semi-promise it to apropos. I haven't played in a week, so don't judge me. Believe him. I agree. I concur. Similarly, rather. Neither have I. Because I've been playing other things that I need to play. I eroded my Christmas backlog of, I think that's out there, of XCOM and Fallout. And I've been playing something else. The embargo will be lifted by the time this goes live. I've been playing the PC version of Dragon's Dogma. Which hopefully you'll have seen videos on by now. This is probably not going to work, but yeah. I thought do it anyway because he's going to die soon. Ow. You gonna attack me again? Yes you are. Good job I know how to defend. That was a super quick bounce though. I really don't want to have to use that potion. You suck at aiming too. Wow, you're determined to kill me, aren't you? Yeah, he really is. For some reason. Also, where's Taxar gone? So was the upswing to the blast off the map. Oh, right. So he got upswung by Reaper, and then my blast knocked him off the map. Alright, you had an excuse for not being there. Now it makes more sense that he had only like 2 people to choose from, and he picked me like 4 times or 5 times in a row. That makes more sense. I hope that was on camera and I just didn't pay attention. That's 3 monsters down, 2 hunts, 3 monsters. 22 minutes. We'll do one more. This one might be a little bit shorter than the usual kind of 40 minutes I've been doing, because as I say, if this has been overly loud this whole time, then you probably haven't really been wanting to listen. So I need to check. I did do a couple of quick tests before starting, obviously, but I want to make absolutely sure. I'm paranoid about it now. Always with the no ammo. This is a pretty looking gun line still. Yay, the country waved goodbye. Ew, I just realised you could see their butthole. Oh, you did not just spell my name with a C, Thaxor. Don't make me sass you. Oh, that's right, I'm still poor in this game. Because everything costs too much and I'm trying to keep up a wide variety of weapons by upgrading them all. It doesn't work, they're too expensive. Although as it turns out, fighting the low rank Oliver is a good way to make money. His bones are worth 7 grand each and you get a lot of them. I would say that's actually faster than the DLC egg hunt. Anyway, something else I can fight without having to change weapon. So I rules out Kezu this time. I'd rather change weapon for a variant. It's variant Narvacuga, I think. Something a bit more agile, perhaps. And I also have Bushido style for sure. So, something easy. That's probably a key. Grinning Owl, I guess. Yeah, we'll do Grinning Owl. Not a Cat Quest. No, good. Oh, Soul Food suddenly appeared. We'll have to do a swap at some point to get Apropos in, but he can't play for at least half an hour apparently, so that's fine. So Soul will probably still be in this, the next video with everyone else. Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Come on! This is why I can't take you people anywhere. Go. Okay. Like I said, great. 2 gun lances. Everybody should gun lance. It's the best. Actually, if everybody gun lance, we'd all be far enough away from the monster that we wouldn't hit each other. Assuming we were all kind of doing shelling. Free map! What are we fighting again? Running out. I guess he'll be in Area 5 because everything is. Oh, actually, I think I just saw him. Yeah. Boot. Oh yeah, I got about low quality, bro. High quality, I mean. I see a better block because it's going to catch me there, but that's okay. I think it's got a conch on its tail. Yeah, it does. Never mind. Oh, so for DC'd, so you're not going to get to see 2 gun lances sending Taxar across the map. Good timing. Just said GG in chat. His connection is as bad as mine. In many ways. You even beat to lightning? Call. I've never made your armor. I made your greatsword, but I need your high rank bits to upgrade it actually now that I think about it. Oh great, something else to upgrade. Oh you son of a bitch. Spam your AoE special, thank you. Back here he shouldn't get caught by it, I think. Oh, he's raging. Do I save them or do I hit the L? I've chosen to hit the L. Well, I went to hit them. He's going to do his thing there. Oh, no he's not. He's doing something. Oh, the thing that threw me off there was the stats of it wearing off. It's going to charge again, yeah. Shouldn't have attacked, should have just blocked. I love that wonky run. I don't love that it dazed me when he didn't actually fully hit me. Come on now. Oh, no, we don't. Did I save them? Yes. You seem to be dazing up a storm today. I'm in his AoE, yet it didn't proc the backwards controls. I imagine you'll be quite close to it. Oh, and yeah, that time it did, that's weird. Ooh. He's got a conch on his tail again! I'm helping. Where's that guy? I want to kick him. Aww. So saying it's snowing heavily for him today, so maybe that's why his internet is especially bad. Well, my connection gets crappy in heavy rain and snow as well, so it wouldn't surprise me. But you know, we're fighting as 3 regardless, so you might as well try until Apropos is ready. Granted, you won't hear this for like at least a week, so why am I saying that instead of just typing it to you? Because I'm playing. That's why. Grumble, grumble. I don't know why I got closer to him before doing that. Ah, there it goes. The sub was his face, I guess. Oh, that's FPS lag, that's in-game lag. That was something else spawning, I think. Yeah, it was. Have you seen us yet? I don't have dung bombs, so I can't make either of them leave. The same problem exists as before when Joe arrived. Ah, well. Who needs to earn money when they do this for a living? So I do not have the defense to be fighting Joe, yeah. I'm actually surprised it did that much. I wasn't expecting that much damage from it. Goodbye, Owl. Yeah, they're almost all dead as well. I don't have light powders on me because when we were farming the variant Tits Cabbers a little bit, not just for me, for other people, I was the only one using light powders, and no one else was, and I carted again on it once because nobody healed me. So I thought, oh, okay, it makes me a worse player, but I'm not going to bring them either. So I think it's through guilt the Reaper is now spamming them. Taxar still isn't using them, so I'm not going to either. Yeah, no one brought dung bombs either, did they? So this is going to be a problem. Oh wait, he's leaving. Thank goodness. Speaking of leaving, there goes Sulfid. Hello, Joe. Let's try. I'm going to predict that they're always going back this way. Yeah, I was wrong. Hello again, Joe. Hi. 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 Hey, you do your mating dance. We'll be through here. Don't worry, we'll fight you eventually. I'm just not using good enough armor, apparently. Kingdom for impervision, I was going to say. To be impervious to being windswept forever by everything. I want a talisman that does that. Plus 10, 3 slots. I'd use it. Well, if he's going to leave, he's hopefully going to keep on going to the left away from where Joe is. At least I know for sure when he spawns now, because there is still, like in 4th gen, distinct FPS lag on a normal 3DS. And he went back to where Joe is. Fantastic. I guess now that we're in high rank, I really should start bringing dung bombs consistently. It's good practice to be into. Joe's knackered himself out. We'll know once he's back to nomming on us because of his musical. Oh, right, this musical. Oh, he left. Hey! Did anyone see where the Joe went? I was going to say he usually goes through there, but he was at the top of the map, so he probably went up there at 5. Let's go play with Joe! Hey buddy! Got me with the pickle. Remind me how to fight you, Stay beneath the legs. With gunlines anyway. See how less imposing he is when you've got happy music playing rather than his intimidating stuff. It's just a dancing pickle. Why does Joe like Flick so much? Because he was expecting Dios? Alright, maybe I can upgrade that Grey Sword now. So yeah, we're going to call this part there, and that'll let me go back and listen to this a little bit, see how it sounds during fights, during, you know, just background music, etc. If there was any really serious audio level issues, I apologise. Hopefully I'll have them fixed next time. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next part. Until then, ta-ta for now.